he was an abstract expressionist at the beginning,
yeah.
and he did one painting. I think he did a painting of Popeye and showed.
Yes.
And he showed it to Leo Castelli, and Leo Castelli sold it, and he carried on doing pop art.
Yeah.
And I think I got a feeling he didn't like
fait
it.
accompli, sort of.
Well, I think it was money. You know, he sold stuff and kept on doing it.
Yeah.
And I think was a frustrated abstract expressionist
Right.
at the end of his life. So he certainly wasn't an influence.
Right. Oh, well.
And on the kind of family tree,
Yeah.
I did comic books before he did.
Well, what about comic books? I mean, you must have seen a lot of interesting subjects there.
Yeah, I've used comic book imagery a lot. In fact, at the moment, I'm doing a celebration of Beano's 75 years.
Really?
And I'm making a collage of characters from the Beano.
Right.
Yeah. And this is the series that Lawrence has, a convention of comic book characters. And they're a kind of travelling troupe of people from comic books.
See, well, I've not seen that.
Is there anything within our commission for which you refuse to do on political and personal taste?
The commissions I've refused.
Yeah, you refuse anything on the background of it, it's not.
Yeah, I've refused. As a portraitist, I've done a lot of portraits, but they're done kind of privately. And I mean, I've shot myself in the foot about 3 times. One serious one was that I was in a show in New York in 1961, and I got such bad criticism from the New York critics that I vowed I would never ever show in New York. And I stuck to that until a couple of years ago, and I've had a couple of little shows since, so that wasn't a wise move. And I actually turned down a show of drawings at the Museum of Modern Art, for instance, quite early on. So that was a mistake, probably. Very early on, I said when Charles Saatchi bought up that Schnabel exhibition and started his kind of collecting, dealing career. I mean, Schnabel had sold one painting and Saatchi bought the other 9. Therefore, the show was a sellout. Therefore, the prices went up. And Schnabel and Saatchi, it seemed like he was a collector, but he was always a dealer. So I said to my gallery, don't ever sell my work to Charles Saatchi. That might not look good. But the specific portrait was, I mean, Lucian Freud did a brilliant painting of Chrissy, German. Baron Thiessen. Thiessen, Thiessen, and Thiessen wanted to commission me to do the next portrait, and he invited us to meet him, but not at dinner, after dinner. And we arrived at the restaurant. I was taken to the head of the table to talk to him. Prissy was taken to the foot of the table, and the 3 or 4 women around her completely ignored her and didn't even say hello. And as we came out, I said, I'm not going to do that portrait. So I turned that down, and that, again, probably wasn't very smart. I was told by a car driver, a chauffeur later on, that Thiessen had paid Freud then £1 million to paint that portrait, and that was a long time ago. And there have been other things. I've turned down a lot over the years.
I'll tell you what, give him a call back.
I think he's dead.
See if he's too late.
So, yeah, I've been pretty moral, really. I've only kind of done what I wanted to do.
Peter, can I just say that I think it was very good for all of us that you've made those choices, because it probably means that all of us can actually take part and buy your art. And maybe if we made those choices, maybe we wouldn't have been able, some people in this room wouldn't actually have been able to buy your art. So maybe that's great.